That's interesting because they start, well, what do you want me to do? I'm like, well, I don't know. Google is a powerful tool. I don't know. I'm realizing now, though, that this is an honest question. How do you think that we as African Americans and our allies can
Wait,
rise
I'm
to
gonna
meet a
have to take
moment
out
like
my mic because
this
I think
and
on.
actually
Let me just see
accept
on
the
my
fact that we
YouTube.
may actually have a couple million new allies? And how do we deal with that? That's new for us.
I'm glad you used the word leadership because there's a difference between us being put in a leadership position and us being put in an educational position. The educational part, we're long past, right? Like we don't want to be educating anybody else about race. We're
1
not here
minute.
to soothe you. We're not here to make you feel better. But leadership is something different. And it looks different depending on how you want us to take that leadership. Certainly, we are accustomed to being a voice on these issues. We're accustomed to setting the agenda. It's fine if we continue to lead in that direction. I think what we're looking for is if this were, a relay race, we want to pass the baton and we want you to be able to say, okay, here's what we've been feeling about this issue. Here's what needs to happen to change it. The other part of this race is that you got to be willing to run it just as hard and as fast as we are. Because if you're not, that's why we remain stuck in the flying pattern that we've been in for hundreds of years and decades as we've tried to reconcile this issue. So we have to figure out what is the most useful way of allyship. We see a lot of people throwing statements around. We see a lot of people throwing money around. We need that to be a focused effort, and more importantly, to
I'm
be
back.
vocal about it. I can't
Should
I
we?
can't take any more double-sidedness. There can be
Solid gold. Oh, that was good though. Wait.
Black Lives Matter except for in my
Yeah.
boardroom where they don't,
Ooh.
or except for in my organizational chart where they don't. So I'm done with that, right? That's great. Charity's great. Charity doesn't change structural racism, right? What changes it is when you actively look in your building and ask, why aren't there more Black people in this building, in this boardroom, in this C-suite? So the allies that we have, what you can do, change the structure and cultures of your companies, of your businesses, of wherever it is you have influence. Start there.
The thing I try to tell people is
I left. Is Red here?
Top 5 rappers not to mess with. Part 3. Coming in at number 5, we got Kodak Black. I don't know if you've seen the news and stuff. This man is in and out of jail. Jail is like his second home. So do not mess with him. He does not give a fuck about life. Coming in at number 4, we got 21 Savage. Do not mess with this man. He lost his best friend in a shootout, and he's been involved in many robberies, and he stole many cars. Do not mess with him. On number 3, we got Meek Mill. This man was convicted of drug dealing and gun possessions, and he was sentenced to 11 to 23 months in jail with 8 years of probation. Yeah, do not mess
What?
with him.
How am I joining?
This man, for his first big concert, he carried an armed weapon. So they took him to court, like they have him right now, and they sentenced him 8 months in jail. Do not mess with this man. This man was ready to be strapped up. Coming in at number 1, we got Bobby Shmurda. It's not even a question. This man was convicted of drug dealing, gun possessions, and anything you could think of. Just look, he was sentenced to 7 years in jail, and he's still in jail to this day. So do not mess with him. Like, por favor. Mom, that wine looks really nice. Can I have some? Okay, but don't have too much, you silly boy. Thank you. Mom, that wine looks really nice. Can I have some? Mom, that wine looks really nice. Can I have some?
I'm gonna leave now.
Okay, but don't have too much, you silly.
Let's leave, finally. Alright, let's put it. There we go! Wait. Yeah? I don't know. Yo. Huh? Misty. Alright. Yeah.